Esava, this is GF LaserBolt from GamerFusion.com. What is going on, fellas? Today I want to talk to you guys about how to prepare for the challenge mode for the POE. We are just going to be focusing primarily on weapons. Now, if you guys would like me to make a video on gear and also inventory to have available for when the POE comes out or when the new update comes out, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to do so. But like I said, primarily we're just going to be focusing on weapons. So what weapons are going to be best for you to use when you go do the challenge mode? I'm not going to be talking about the regular POE because you guys already do that one. I'm going to be talking about the challenge mode. So the biggest problems with the challenge mode is you have to get an accumulated score of 30,000 or 90,000 to not only unlock a weapon, but also to unlock a gear. Now, what weapons are the best ones to take into action? Well, one thing you guys are going to want to take into consideration is we are fighting against Taken. So you're going to want to take any weapon that gives you bonus damage to fight Taken. Now, as you guys know, in the stream we saw them running with weapons from the raid. And we saw the hand cannon, and we saw a few other weapons which were all raid weapons. The reason people were running those weapons is because all these weapons come with the Will of Light. What exactly is the Will of Light? The Will of Light, it says this weapon does bonus damage against Taken enemies. So the Will of Light will give you that boost with bonus enemies. So whichever one you prefer from here, hand cannon, auto rifle, or scout rifle, it's going to be best for you to use. Now, some other weapons, not only raid weapons, also come with bonus damages for pretty much Taken enemies. So you're always going to want to go ahead, check out each individual weapon to see if there's anything that you like to use that comes with Taken, being able to kill Taken enemies and help you. It just helps you take them out a lot quicker. Just double check all the weapons you have, and some will say it helps against Hive, or helps against Taken. You're gonna want to prefer a weapon that has a ability to deal more bonus damage to a Taken. Now, if you don't have a weapon like that, what weapons do you guys recommend as primaries? Let's go ahead and start off with the following. So, Talak, if you're a Warlock, highly recommended. This weapon is very helpful because it helps you not only shoot faster, have more stability, and it just makes the gun perform extremely well when you have your super. And the majority of Warlocks tend to run self-rest when running the POE, so definitely very good weapon to have. That's only class specific for the Warlock. Second weapon I would want to recommend as primary is the Cella Supercell. The reason why the Cella Supercell is a monster is because it has arc projectiles have a chance to chain lightning with enemies that are closer. Usually you're going to be fighting in a close quarter with a bunch of enemies rushing you. This is going to be very helpful for crowd control. Not only that, but it also gives you the ability that double kills with this weapon makes a charge of your super energy and returns the ammo to the magazine. So not only is it going to be for crowd control, but for you to gain your super fairly quickly. This weapon is a little bit tricky to kind of be able to maintain its recoil. So I would highly recommend you guys practice a little bit before using it if you are not used to that weapon. Second weapon. Third weapon I would want to recommend are two actually. When I'm gonna put them in the same section, the Soros Regime and the Red Death. The reason these two are very helpful weapons is because they help you regen your health, and anything that gives you health back is always going to be beneficial in POE. So those are the ones I want to recommend. One thing I do want to recommend before I forget is if you haven't picked up a hung jury from this guy, highly recommend you pick that up. I know a lot of people run with this, so this is a very good weapon to have if you want to use something that, if you don't have none of the ones I mentioned, or you don't want to have an exotic take your slot, pick up the hung jury. Very good scout rifle, comes with rapid fire, and it also comes with firefly, making a very good weapon. Also keep in mind this might not longer be in existence anymore due to the fact that we might get a reset of inventory. So that's for primaries. Now for secondaries, what do I recommend? It's going to be a choice of two things: sniper or shoddy. If you guys are looking for the sniper, definitely 1,000-yard stare if you want to take that legendary spot. And if you wanted to fill that up with an exotic slot, definitely the Black Spindle is the way to go. If you have neither of those, the Herald Defiance of Jasmine is a good one because it also comes with the Will of Light. So that's what you're going to want to be looking for. And you always want to test these out. Now, as far as shotguns are concerned, Party Crasher +1, pretty much good to go if you guys have one. If you don't have one, you're going to want to get the Conspiracy D Theory. That one's another good one. And of course, if you have a shotty from the raid, it comes with the Wheel of Light. Just make sure you have very nice perks, and you guys should be good to go. You're probably going to want to be switching over between the shotty and the sniper depending on what type of round it is that you're playing. As far as heavies are concerned, anything that has tracking and cluster bombs or anything like that, it's going to be the way to go. I would highly recommend the Truth if you want to have that, pretty much fill up your exotic slot. Or if you don't want that to fill up your exotic slot, go with the Herald Coil. This is the LMG that you pick up from the raid. Really, really good one. Not only does it come with a Wheel of Light, but this is actually a very good LMG. I even use it when it, even without having, to use it when I have to do POE. It's a very good LMG. Also, I would recommend the rocket launcher from the raid as well. I believe I don't have none in my inventory at the current moment, but that's a very good rocket. Not only does it come with the wheel, but it's a very decent rocket launcher to have. I always pick. It depends on who I'm fighting and what the bosses look like between the LMG and rocket launcher. And there you guys have it. Those are the weapons I highly recommend you guys definitely should pick up or use. If I, for some reason, missed one, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any other recommendations. If you found this video helpful and informative, please let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to leave a comment and like. And don't forget to share with your friends and have them be ready for POE, because sharing is caring. Don't forget, for all things Destiny, head over to GamerFusion.com, where we empower your gaming.